Hello friends. Now the another question comes is barriers of effective communication. Barriers means obstacle or hurdle, and in effective communication some restrictions are creating problem. We all know that. How we behave, how we talk, how we discuss is deciding the effectiveness of our talk. I repeat, how we behave, how we discuss, how we talk means the way of talk is deciding our effective communication. Generally, some easy limitations are affecting to the talks: assumption, presumption, misunderstanding, estimating, affection, distrust, and fear. These are human limitations which create a hurdle in effective communication in a general manner. But as we are talking about our communication way, some other barriers are also affecting. Because see, it is a clear cut understanding that communication is a human activity. Every human comes in touch with each other and do communication with each other, right? So sometime some problem create obstacles. The first one is lack of planning. If the order of information is not planned, means the two people who are in communication with each other are not in personal touch. So when the senders is sending information, when the receiver will receive the information, the process will not be possible. But it is essential that the information should reach from sender that he has sent some information, some reports, whatever may be. And another thing, if the information is not sent in a planned way, then the misunderstanding may possible. Generally, here I could explain it as by one example that the information has been sent is required to send to PA to the officer, higher authority, and he has directly sent to the higher authority. Sometime the way of sending the information is also essential to follow, but has not done been planned, has not done by plan, so it will create problem. Okay. Second means here the order of communication, I want to say in a single word, order of communication is must to understand. Second, if the information is sent wrong words, the information is sent in wrong words, unclear explanation, and incomplete information, it is also become the barrier. Means what the sender want to say is not being properly understood by the receiver. So how can he reply? The reply will not come to you. That is the hurdle. Everybody has to understand this, right? Okay. Another point, faulty translation. See, employees are working as by their position, and at middle level of the organization the information has been received which has been originally sent by top level. So is not required to be translated in your own language, because the message has been sent by top level and is required to send to the bottom level as it has been said. So here no translation is required, but if the translation is done by own understanding, own analysis, then the intention of sending message will be destroyed, and at that time the mistake could be done in translation. So what is the essential requirement of any person to see? That neither any translation from original message may followed to the other person. So the middle person is not to translate in his own way, right? The next point is unclear message. Yet just before I have said what I use the word, think wrong information, unclear information is coming here. So the words, sentence, manner of communication, way of arrangement of the words in communication are creating effect. Generally, the understanding is must, because what you understand, you will respond as according to that. But if your understanding is not clear, then what will you explain? Nothing. It is not possible. So remember, when you explain the concept, is required that the information comes to you in a simple words, simple sentence, clear manner and proper manner, so no confusion may arise. The next point is unclear assumption. Some messages are based on guessing work, means we have to assume the words. In this situation, the clarification of the words are essential to be done in a clear manner. In transmitting the message, it is essential that the meaning should not be changed. Words may be changed, but the understanding of the message must remain the same, what the senders wants to follow. So what we assume may affect to its actual importance and original meaning. So it is necessary that we must try to analyze such words which have not been clarified completely while we are transmitting the message as forward to others after analyzing it. The next point is shortage of time. The most barrier in communication is shortage of time, because when the information has been sent, when the information has been received, and when it has been processed. All the things are based on time. So the time is the essential element. If the information is not reaching in time, then it has no meaning. Means I have already started by the point. When the information is sent, when it has been received, when it has been followed. Very important element is a time here. As example, if the message of any appointment is required to send, it is essential to be sent before, it is necessary to be sent before the reporting date. But if the appointment letter has been sent after reporting date in the office, then it has no meaning. In a simple word, we can say, if anybody's invitation has been sent after the event has been completed, then there is no meaning of the invitation except to see the decorative card, nothing else. So, when the information sent and when it has been received, when it will be followed, everything is essential to understand. So the effectiveness of the communication remain if it is done in time. Right, my friends? Okay. The next point is overburden in communication. Okay. We must need to understand that the work in the big industries is sometimes burdensome because lots of the work, and in that situation, if the information required to transmit to others and received by others, they both are in burden of work, they will not understand it properly, they will not perform as the function is required to be followed in the work. In such a situation, the information is not transmitted as it is required. So, the purpose of communication will be failed because the performing is not done properly under the burden. The information is not transmitted properly due to the overburden. So in both the situation, the purpose of sending the information or sending the message will be failed. So it is required that it must be followed properly. Next, ignorance toward the message. It has been seen many times that the manager at the bottom level, supervisor, manager, bottom level supervisor, all these people are sometimes careless. And this carelessness will harm company a lot if the message is not being properly delivered, responded, whatever may be, I could say. The company will not fulfill the target, the objective, the purpose for what they have started the work. Means the ignorance of the message and information is creating a big harm to the company. So, ignorance towards message is a big hurdle or the barrier or the obstacle in communication, effective communication. The next point is improper selection of media. Means through which medium the message is decided to be sent, as like if it is required to be done in very urgent manner it is required to be sent in the priority way, but has not been followed. Letter of the speed post, if sent by the normal post, will reach in later time. But if the letter of the speed post will sent by email, it will reach within a seconds. So how we are sending information, through which medium we are sending information, is creating effective implementation. Otherwise it is not possible. Okay. The last point of this whole topic is distrust and fear. So we have to understand that in any organization, if there is a distrust, atmosphere of distrust and fear within staff, then the message will not be followed and sent without any doubt. It will be seen with the doubt. It is possible that the information may also change. The correct information may not be followed. And in that situation, the miscommunication create big harm to the company or the organization in large manner. So what way you are following is also important, and create good relationship within the employee is also important, because trust, distrust, relation and the fear in the relation all are creating different impact. Right, my friends? So here I have completed the topic.